Here is a picture of the tomb of the unknown soldier. This is a very special tomb. This represents all the soldiers who have died in battle, and some of them who we couldn't find their names, but out of love of their country, they died for us. And this tomb has been manned by soldiers, women or men soldiers, and it's a very, very hard role to get into. They have been here for 24 hours a day through blizzards, through major disasters, and they have stood watch over this tomb since 1937. Canton Country Day School has been honored with being able to lay a wreath like the one you see in this photo at the tomb. We were able to send 4 students. We had our middle school team sat down and decided that we would send 2 8th graders, 1 7th grader, and 1 6th grader. We asked the students in class one day to write a short paragraph about the tomb, why it might be important to them, and how they would feel if they were able to lay the wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. Then they brought those down to me, and I gave them random numbers, and then sent them back to the teachers. So the teachers had no idea who wrote each one. They had typed them so that they couldn't tell writing. We tried to keep it very objective so that it would be fair. The teachers then selected those that they felt were the best paragraphs submitted, the ones that inspired them, the ones that were well written, and I would like Madame Summers to come up, and she's going to announce our 4.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I just want to say a few words about this process. This is such a special honor, and it's really a privilege for our school to be able to do this. And in my tenure here, we have only laid a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier one other time. And it's such a special occasion and very, very difficult for us to select those 4 students that we feel should lay the wreath. Because if we had it our way, we'd have all the grades go up there and lay a wreath, because we feel all of you should be part of that honor and that respect that we have for these servicemen that gave their lives. So Mr. Brown was absolutely right. We wanted to do something, have a process in place whereby we could not tell who wrote it. We could not even get a glimpse of who the student might be, and so they were typed, and he gave them random numbers. And I will tell you that each of those paragraphs, middle school, hear me on this, each of those paragraphs was read more than once. Matter of fact, none of us talked between ourselves. None of the teachers communicated and said, which one did you like? What number was that? We each did our own selection process and then emailed Mr. Brown and gave him our numbers in order of 1, 2, and 3. And then some he wrote back and said, you need to reread these because they were only 1 point apart. And so each teacher reread them and resubmitted numbers. And so today I'm going to let you know who these people are that were submitted, that were selected. And we were as surprised as everyone else because none of us knew who you were. So I'm going to start with 6th grade, and the 6th grader that will be participating in this ceremony is Logan Adams. So can you stand up, please? And let me say one other thing. Go ahead, Logan, you can sit down. One other thing, and that is, we weren't looking for the best punctuated paragraph. I wasn't looking for the best creative writing. What each of us was looking for was that respect and passion and reason why this would be something that could be a life changer for a middle school student. And so it wasn't because you were on par with a pen or because you're an A student in language arts. We wanted to hear that clear voice that came through that said, this would be the world to me, and this is why. What was the evidence for that? Okay, 7th grade. 7th grader that was selected is Divya Shamago. And we have 2 8th graders because because they're 8th graders, and we need 4 people. So we felt that 8th grade should have 2 participants. And the 2 participants are Lauren Mounts and Olivia Barda. Congratulations to you, but thank you to all the middle school students who have participated in this. And I think what we're going to try to do when this happens in November, when we go to Washington, D.C., we're going to get a film of this.
Absolutely.
Probably you better than me. But we will film this, and we will bring it back and show them what it meant and what it looked like and why it was such a special occasion. Okay? Thank you.
It's actually a very moving ceremony and very solemn. You are expected to be extremely respectful for these the people that sacrificed their lives for all of us and our freedom. So congratulations to our 4 winners there.